Okay, so we're going to talk about total surface area today, and lateral surface area. Total surface area is like if you cut up a figure, see how this is the net of a rectangular prism right here. How much area would it cover? The difference between total and lateral is going to be everything except for your bases. Total is going to be all of your figures, and we're going to discuss that a little bit more in depth. But right now we're just going to talk about total surface area. So total surface area, you're going to see it like this with a net. And so what we're going to do is going to break down each piece. So when you're finding total surface area, you're just going to find the area of each of these pieces. So for example, like this rectangle right here is 4 by 6. So this piece is 24. Well, if this piece is 24, then that piece is 24 because they match, you know, by rules of rectangular prism, okay? And this piece right here is 2 by 6, which is 12, and 2 by 6, which is 12. And then we have these two end pieces, which is a 4 by 2. And I know it's 2 because this piece is 2, so this piece is 2. So this is a 4 by 2, which makes this 8, and this one 8. So to find the total surface area, you would add up all 6 of these numbers. So you would say 24 plus 24 is 48, 12 plus 12 is 24, and 8 plus 8 is 16. And you would add all of those numbers together, and you would get 88. So your total surface area is 88 centimeters, and we're area, so we are squared, okay? So it just takes each piece and adds them up. And that's the great thing about them showing you the net. In 8th grade, they will advance you by just giving you a formula and giving you the 3D object. But right here, we're just going to take a look at these nets. So we just need to know what's the base, what are the faces, but total surface area just finds the surface area of every piece within that figure. So this one would have 5 pieces, these 5 right there, you know, all 3 rectangles and both triangles. So you know that a triangular prism, your triangles are going to match. Okay, so once you find the area of 1, it's really the area of 2. So let's do that triangle. We're going to go 5 times 4 divided by 2. So 5 times... Ooh, hey, I made a mistake right there. What is it? Man, I shouldn't have done 5. I should do 6 times 4. Why should I do 6 times 4? Because 5 is this length right here. So this length right here is 5. But the base of the triangle is this, which is this one. We make them red so you can see it. So it should be 6. Okay, so 6 times 4 is 24. 24 divided by 2 is 12. So the area of this piece is 12, and the area of that piece is 12. Okay, so you then find the area of each of the rectangles. So this rectangle is a 6 by 8, which is 48. And these two end rectangles are different, and that's where I looked at the triangle, triangle earlier. Remember, this side piece is 5, so this piece is 5. Now, it looks bigger than the middle. We can't pay attention to what it looks like. We just have to pay attention to those facts. And that fact is telling us that that's 5. Well, that when we fold it back together, these two would match up. So 5 times 8 is 40. 5 times 8 is 40. So that should be all of our pieces. So we would then add 48. 40 plus 40 is 80. And then 12 plus 12 is 24. So you add all those pieces together, 5, 13, 14, 15, and you're getting 152 centimeters squared. Okay, so kind of getting the idea, okay? These rectangular prism, let me write that shape name right here. Okay. So this is a rectangular prism. What is this shape? I said it earlier, but just in case, this shape is a triangular prism. It means it has 2 triangular bases, 3 rectangular faces. Okay? So I hope you feel okay with these. So we're going to move on to the next page. So 10 by, okay. Now, this is a different little figure. This is a triangular pyramid, and we're going to just do the total surface area again. So it's a triangular pyramid. Okay, so triangular base, 3 triangular faces. Okay, so based on this, we're going to find the area of each of the pieces. Now, it looks like this side's a little bigger, so we're just going to have to pay attention. So I would do the base first. So the base of this is 12 times 8 divided by 2. So 12 times 8 divided by 2. 12 times 8 is 96. 96 divided by 2 is 48. So this bottom piece right here is 48 centimeters. Okay. So we have 2 triangles that are saying that's 15 by 10, 15 by 10, and then this one is 12 by 16. So we're going to go 15 times 10 divided by 2. So 15 times 10 is 150. 150 divided by 2 would be 75, and I have 2 of those. So I have 2 of those triangles because I have this one and this one because they match. This other one's a little different. It's going to be 12 on the base, 16 on the top part, and then divide by 2. Okay, well, that's getting big. I don't know 12 times 16 off the top of my head, but I'm going to go ahead and divide that, and I'm going to say 12 divided by 2 is 6. 6 times 16 I do know because I've got 96 there, and I just wrote 93. Who knew? How about 96? Okay, so I'm going to add all those together. I'm going to say 48 plus 75 times 5, which is 150, and then 96. And I got 294 centimeters squared. Okay. So the first 3 were total surface area. Number 4 is a lateral surface area. Okay, the difference between total and lateral, I said before, is on lateral you don't do the bases. Okay, so if I'm going to consider this one my base because that's the main part, and this one my base. So I'm going to do all of the other rectangles. So that's where you have to pay attention. You have to decipher between which is your base and which is your not. So this one is 70 inches, and then this is 10 inches. So this is 700 inches here. Well, we're matching over here. And this is 10 inches, and I kind of got that. So it's 24. 10 by 24 here, which is 240 inches. 240 inches. Remember, rectangles are just base times height. Okay, so I'm going to add all those. I'm going to say 700 plus 700 plus 240 plus 240. We're going to get 80 there. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 1880. 1880 inches squared. Okay, so make sure you have all of that written down. We're going to have a couple more figures. Okay, let's talk about this. This is talking total, lateral. Now I'm going to skip down here for just a minute because I'm going to do the lateral of this one. Okay, so a lateral surface area. This piece right here would be my base. So I would not include it in the lateral surface area. Okay, so I would include this triangle, which is a 10 by 12. So 10 times 12 divided by 2. 120, which is 10 times 12 divided by 2 is 60. So this is 60. So this one right here is 60 because they would match. And then right here we have 12 by, okay, so we have a 12 by 8. Right here, 12 by 8, because look, this side is 8 over here. So you would have 12 times 8 divided by 2. 12 times 8 is 96. 96 divided by 2 is 48. So this would be 48, and this would be 48. So for my lateral surface area, I would add 60, 60, 48, 48. Okay, now here's the thing we need to think about. If you know that these are matching, and you don't even have to divide by 2, because two matching triangles make a rectangle. So I wouldn't even have to divide by 2 right there. But if you just would rather go through the process, that's fine too. 7, 13, 17. So I got 216 inches squared. Okay, number 5, 6 are total surface area. So I want you to find 5 and 6. And then on the back side, I want you to find 8 and 9 total surface area. That means every piece. And then on 10, remember, it's your lateral surface area. So lateral is not going to include your bases. So this is a triangular prism. Okay, so that bases are the triangle. So you don't include the triangles. You're just going to do the 3 rectangular faces. So go through and solve those, and then I'll have a key. I'll have Mr. Brooks make a key for you to check with them and just make sure that they're right. Okay, see you later.